Yeah, you know what time it is, man. Homegrownradio.net. One more beat.
What does Lou you bring to the industry, to the game, to hip hop?
Oh man, well it's a lot of cats in the game right now that's trying to make their transition over to kind of what I've been doing for the last 3-4 years.
We were talking about that shit off air too. So
Right.
And what is that
yeah.
for the people that don't know what you're talking about? What is doing what you do?
Just on some, trying to bring black folks together for positive causes, and it's deeper than the music too. We in the community, we do stuff weekly.
Of course.
It's the same concept as a gangster rapper. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk about it, you got to be about it.
So explain the hashtag, the
LOTLA.
LOTLA.
That's it's Lot LA. It's an acronym. Lot LA. It's the movement, the camp.
Okay.
It's language of the lost art.
Language of the lost art.
But Lot LA is pretty much like we on some county shit. Like LA County trying to bridge a lot of these gaps, man. A lot of cats is on some hood. First it's the hood, then it's the city, then it's the all this other stuff. Let's get the county together, then we can start bridging, bridging
Gap
some
to
of these
gap
gaps.
from there. Growing up, we've all kind of grew up in the same city, around the same area, but for
Right.
you specifically, why did you feel like that was the most important to put that in your music?
Cause my art is my music is really, really personal. It's not this is a business, but I've been doing this since I was 11, 12 years old, man. I didn't just up and decide one day as a grown man like, oh, this is gonna be my hustle.
Yeah.
I got a real love and a real passion for hip hop.
What you mean?
So-
You starting at 11 and doing what? Like
Just rapping, man. I didn't for the first 2 years of me rapping. I didn't even know how to write a song. I was just all straight,
just bars.
I thought I was spitting bars.
It was just words at the time.
Right,
you know
just
what I mean?
put words together, man. But for me, it's real personal. It's real passionate. So music is a powerful tool, man. It's a really powerful tool. It speaks directly to the subconscious.
What do you feel like that first step needs to be in terms of healing and kind of turning around what needs to change amongst us?
I think the biggest problem, man, is just the divide. You know what I'm saying? We don't embrace each other, and that's a lot of the times why other people don't embrace us.
Yeah.
As a people, because we don't embrace each other. You get what I'm saying?
You said something in one of your raps, man. You was like, if you're a man and you don't admit that you cried, then you're not a real man. Like straight up,
Right.
lack of a better
men
word.
cry
man.
too. Yeah,
Men cry
and
too.
if you
man.
don't, men cry too. If you're a man and say you don't, there's something wrong with you.
Right,
yeah, that's what I
right,
said.
right. Kind of elaborate on that, man, because I feel like people don't really address that side.
Well, that's we got this whole trust no nigga, trust no bitch, and that shit is a cancer, man. I call it the nigga mentality, man. It's a psychology that we battle with daily, and if it feeds into the same way we discriminate against women and stuff like that. Men are placed in boxes too, where we're told we need to be robots, and that we're not supposed to show emotion. A man is supposed to behave a certain type of way to be a real man, and and it cripples us, and we cripple our little boys when we tell them, when stuff happens to them, and you don't cry, men don't cry.
Right.
So now you got, and then these boys become the men that can't communicate with women, and that's part of the sickness in our community, in the black community. There's no communication, and a lot of that is attributed to how we raise our children. You know what I'm saying? It starts from the boy. You let a little boy get hurt. He scrape his elbow, shit, let the little nigga cry. Right. Shit, it hurt. That shit hurt when you scrape your elbow. You know what I'm saying? You better not cry. Boys don't cry. Right. Shit, why not?
Right,
shit,
right.
You got tear ducts. You have tear ducts, just like everybody else.
Right.
You feel me? Like, use them.
With you, not me. Cause I'm in tune with these emotions. They say I'm caught in my feelings and I'm cool with the notion. I accept what is, so as we grow apart, it's important for you to know your old ways have my heart, baby girl. They say timing is everything, but we don't live that long. No, we don't live.
Born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. Man, talk about that one.
That's actually a track. It's just, one of the more fun, free loving tracks. I didn't put, a whole lot of thought into it, but it's definitely, I heard
So we talk about
I
us
let the
deep shit,
homies
and
hear
then this
it.
one it was like,
This one is
throw it out there.
fun.
You gotta have balance.
Yeah, it's the balance.
know?
I played it. The homies was like, man, it made them want to see walk. So I said, okay, well,
Why not?
Yeah, right. The Instagram is Lou LOU _ LOTLA. And the Twitter, I need to change it to that too. But the Twitter is Lou Urias, LOUURIAS. Yeah, but pretty much, man, some cats I grew up around. These like big homies, like real big homies, like 40+ year old dudes. Know me since I was younger. They had been hearing I was doing music for a while. Ended up coming back around them as now within the last month, actually, and they were telling them, people was telling, oh yeah man, you spit. So it was, it was a shed. I don't know if you know musicians, but when they shed, that's basically pretty much like a jam session.
Okay.
So it was a shed over there at this spot called the Discount on Normandy, like off Normandy and 62nd, like Normandy and Gage area.
Yeah.
And a bunch of musicians was around, and they like, yeah, we're gonna have to hook the mic up. I'm like, man, I don't need no mic. I just start spitting. The track I told you I was gonna do.
Yeah.
It's called Humanity. I just start spitting, man. They was like, yo, this shit is crazy.
What do you feel like as of right now you've learned over the last couple of months? Constructing this project, figuring things out. What's been the main lesson that you've learned?
The biggest lesson that I'm learning right now, man, is that musicians, because I've always kind of envied musicians on a certain level, because I can't play.
Yeah, it's like some shit I can't do.
Right, some shit I can't do. My instrument is my voice.
That's an important instrument, though.
Right. But just learning that just as passionate as I am about my artistry, you know what I'm saying? Musicians are times 10 that.
Wow.
With they instrument, whatever their main instrument is. And most of them, like I had this big huge thing where I used to be a big, I still am a big Ryan Leslie fan. I always used to trip off of how he got videos. He'll just go from one instrument to the next, making the beat. And then now I'm kind of realizing like all musicians pretty much play like 3 to 4 instruments. Like, and that was just a world I had never tapped into. That was amazing to me that somebody could just go from one to the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing, is just seeing how passionate musicians are about their art and seeing how versatile they are.
2015 can't end without Lou you doing what?
Oh man,
challenge you, man. What do you want to make sure this year ends before you do?
For sure, dropping my EP, Bonfire Chronicles, for sure.
So that's
coming
in
July. Yeah, Bonfire Chronicles.
We never even said that. Okay, so Bonfire Chronicles,
the EP.
What's the meaning behind that?
I'm from Long Beach, man. We the home of the Bonfire.
Everybody knows the Bonfire.
Never, ever, but I never, ever give up on you, girl. I want you, girl.